Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Loan Depot Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for Miami, Yuri Perez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he... Going to be very tough for the opponent today.
All right, first pitch coming up. Zach Gelof getting ready to hit. And the home opener is underway. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Second, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Chases swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Loan Depot Park just underway here. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And that's
Ball
downstairs. 3. And it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swings through that one. That's down and in. A slider missed. That one lifted to left. Gurriel in position. He's got it, and that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound now, Trevor Rogers. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. Now it's Mookie Betts. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Next offering is fouled back.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Geloff settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Got him. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Otto Kemp. Aye. Foul ball. Popped up. Henderson moving under this one. And that is that. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Foul ball there. Check swing, went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Ball one.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit.
That's a ball.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Late on that fastball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Line drive, base hit. Mullins headed home. Fires it to the plate, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Josh Lowe. This one in the dirt. Man at second. A little out front there as he swings through it. Tied up here in the early going. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Out to short, Dubon. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Mauricio Dubon. Tap foul at the plate. Up the middle. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. That one way outside, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Dubon aboard here at first with nobody out. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Fouls one off. 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
One out, man at first. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one almost got him. On the ground. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Alex Burleson.
That one fouled off. Rogers checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Man on second, 2 down.
Oh, one.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's Andres Jimenez.
Ball, that's out. Aye.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Slider right there. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fastball is outside. Gets him to chase after that one. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Henderson checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
In the dirt, blocked. Henderson off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out to short. And that will end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Marlins, Eli White.
Hey! Nope, outside.
Swings through that one for strike two. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, outside.
Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. On the ground to first. Freeman steps on the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Mookie Betts. Flying to left his first time.
Mookie Betts.
And Mookie takes.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Geloff under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Otto Kemp, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Can't make contact with the sweeper. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Betts off of first with 2 away. That's ripped into the outfield. And that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, now the third baseman, Sal Stewart.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one at the knees for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Betts should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's down and away. Late on that fastball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That's ball 2.
Got him swinging. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Inside, ball 1. Ball
He's
2.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Nice grab. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
In the air, right field. Low has a beat on it. One down.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah.
The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Marlins, the left fielder,
2 down, base is empty. Here's Gurriel. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup. Yeah, that's ball 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Andres Jimenez. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't... Jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
David Bednar gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Here's the 0-2. Base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. That one kicks away from the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. The throw home. Safe. And they take the lead.
Couple of singles back to back. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That's outside, and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball is outside. and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
That's 3 singles in a row. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Tyler Kinley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Oh, look at the stop. They put the tag on him. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Towards first. Burleson takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Alec Burleson.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Oh, great stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe.
And that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Andre.
So Minter will take over.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic. Move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Jimenez, 27 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Zach Geloff will hit next. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Orioles trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Hard hit, right side. And that's the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Marlins, Mookie Betts. New arm out of the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fouled off down the right side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Comes up empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
For the Marlins, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
The Orioles leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat. Now here's the Marlins DH, Otto Kent. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Kyle Stowers trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Ball 2.
He was late there, strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next
Ball 3.
offering is down low. Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a 2-out double off the bench.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Breaking ball misses down and away. Check swing went around, and the count 1-1. Runner edges away at second. That missed by a lot. 2-1. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. New pitcher now, Ryan Yarbrough.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Yarbrough throws over. Stowers back on a dive. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The Orioles, the third baseman, Sal Stewart.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
On the ground, out to short. Dubon to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Victor Scott looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the seventh. And now for the Marlins, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Nope. Ball one. That's ball two.
In the air, right field. Low takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Alex Burleson.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss. That one not close. Ball two. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, two gone.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Eli White digs in now, 1 for 2.
Now pitching for
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Scott Barlow. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ball. That's out.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Henderson on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, now here's the Orioles DH, Miguel Andujar. On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough. Behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So now a pinch hitter, Kobe Mayo. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for Warriors.
One out man at first. Andres Jimenez now at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that drops in for a strike. Nice grab. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. Scott gets under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Foul ball there. Here's your 1. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
The Orioles up by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Marlins,
Hunter Goodman, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Kyle Sauer.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Caleb Fieldball.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ball 1, no strikes. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Didn't go. The tying run at the plate.
That's
just missed. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
6 straight outside the strike zone.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Flips the corner, strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Runner edges away at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here in Miami, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Zach Geloff. That's ripped, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Snap throw to first. Tries to get back and save. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Geloff gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now the Orioles catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Base hit, center field. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Next to hit, Sal Stewart. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edward Bizzardo.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Ball inside.
Late with the swing there. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Down. Ball.
Oh, that got away from
that
him.
ball got it.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
For the Marlins, the left fielder, Lorden.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Edwin Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Way out front for strike two. Diaz in his 10th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Inside ball.
The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And now it's filled up. Good job to fight that one off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Marlins.
One out man at first. Alec Burleson, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Eli.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Griffin Conine, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Check swing. He went. And that is strike 1.
That's out.
Chisholm, the runner at first with 2 gone. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
to meet you. My life is real. So I'm frontin' on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep, chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, recipes, polo. He see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E, me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is that? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Rick, Ghost, and Rick. Big up, Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. Already classic before you heard it. The spoiler was on my feature verses. I lined it up kinda perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's